Hey guys, what's up everybody? I wanted to thank you all for being such big fans of my music remastering work, and I'm really excited to show you all the new frontier of Aqua MIDI remastering. I've been putting in a good few years of work now, remastering, revamping, reimagining the audio of some of our favorite retro games. But I think it's about time we move to the visual realm. So, introducing Aqua MIDI Visual Remasters. That's right, it's time we viewed these classic games in a beautiful new light. I'd like to show you all now a look at the new process. Okay, so here we have the original Super Mario Bros. 3. And as you can see, I mean, it looks very 80s, very, old, pixelated, blocky, square. And it's just very stupid, and, I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's worthless, but, I do kind of question, why you would want to look at something so just old and antiquated, so we're gonna have to do something about that. So, let's go ahead and just, show off my work. Okay, so here we have my newly remastered Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm really proud to show off. So the first thing I want to note is that, obviously, again, super square visuals, but here we can see where I've remastered some of the assets. I've kind of tried to give it more of a hand-drawn look, like if you play the game on a CRT and it looks hand-drawn, it's kind of like that. Now, I couldn't really get to a lot of the assets, but I feel like I got to, with Mario and this one hill and this one block, I feel like I've really gotten to everything that's really core to the gameplay here. Here I actually made this entire asset from scratch even. I went and I made that block, and I made it more kind of rounded to get rid of that old 80s kind of stink on it. So you could see a really hand-drawn Mario, again, like a CRT. And if we move a little bit to the left here, we could see some interesting changes that have been made. Mario is supposed to have kind of a more universal appeal, not just be, for a Japanese audience or anything like that. It's supposed to be international for everyone to enjoy. So with that in mind, I thought that adding a pop culture icon of American culture would really kind of, really add to that kind of universal appeal. And not only that, but who better than Elvis? Considering that he's kind of an antiquated star, and even though we are trying to make this game new, we got to pay homage to the classics. I mean, this game is probably from the 1950s when Elvis was doing his thing, so I think it's a pretty good fit. And then here to the left, I've actually tried to make the game a little more titillating for, not just the children, but some of the adults in the audience too. As you can see, this little Koopa Troop is packing quite a pair. It's tastefully covered up, of course. But, I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty worked up looking at that. And then finally, I really don't like people stealing my work, so I made sure to add sort of watermark in the corner so that people know that this is an Aqua MIDI production, which it is. And there you have it. I mean, I think anyone would be proud of making this. So now we've arrived at our finishing touch. I did think it needed a little something, so I asked ChatGPT to make it green, and there we go. I made sure to use the extra environmentally devastating model. We're really draining that reservoir for this, and just like that, we're done. I hope you're all as enthusiastic for this as I am. I mean, you'd better be, because I'm actually going ahead and announcing the ending of my music remasters. Thanks for sticking around, and be sure to tune in for more Aqua MIDI productions.